Imagine you're 10, and your birthday is today. Happy goddamn birthday, kid. Your dad promised you would go to Great Adventure. You were mad stoked. You walk to the car, but your dad is nowhere to be seen. You scream, "Daddy!" with the force of 1,000 suns. Still nothing. You walk back, deluded to your house on the verge of tears, when you suddenly see your dad slugging Budweisers on the couch watching the PGA World Tour. You're confused and ask him,
"Are we going to Six Flags today, Daddy?"
He replies by saying,
Shut up! Shut the up, kid!
You just got kinged or cucked. This hypothetical story is exactly how Sacramento Republic fans are feeling right now. Like a hopeless child whose daddy did not uphold a promise. Heartbreak, anger, frustration are all the feelings that the Sacramento fans are going through currently. The 5 stages of grief are definitely playing into effect, and it will take some time for them to accept their eventual fate, demotion back into the USL. They say the MLS isn't based on a pro-rel system, but this week has proved that it may be. Let's take a trip back to see how this disaster unfolded.
Let's go, Daddy! It's time for a trip!
Come on, ride on the magic school bus.
Sacramento Republic FC is a USL team that started play in 2014. Fans, players, and success all flocked to that team. They won the championship their very first year, and were having packed crowds nonetheless. The MLS took note, and it didn't take too much time for Don Garber and his staff to award Sacramento an MLS expansion team. On October 21st, 2019, pen was put to paper, or so we thought, that Sacramento would be the 30th team in Major League Soccer. Ron Burkle, oh you poor goddamn bastard, was the lead investor, and with the multi-billion-dollar backing of Ron, the MLS thought it was safe that Ron would have enough money to financially finance this team. The team was originally set to make their MLS debut in 2022, but COVID complicated the matter by Sacramento's team having to push back the date to 2023. Not a big deal though. A year's a year. Sacramento fans can wait for their beloved team to see First League minutes, right? Sac fans were not concerned at all, but looking back, oh they should have been. They should have been goddamn scared shitless. We interrupt this video to bring you our mandatory subscriber break. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time! 1 click for the undisputed subscriber champion of the world. Every bench needs a king. Is it you, Scooby-Doo?
Well, Raggy, I've subscribed to Bench Kings.
The fall of 2020, people were wondering when this so-called stadium was going to begin construction. It was originally set to begin in the summer of 2020, but obviously things were not going to plan. Wise of the skepticism from Sac fans, President Ben Gumpert stepped in on the matter and said,
"In terms of the stadium construction, as you know, obviously a lot has happened over the past few months, and we've taken the opportunity to rejigger some designs, which will be to the long-term benefit of Sac Republic and all the other uses we have for the stadium."
Seems like a just response, but now that I think about it, it was just a convenient excuse. They had no intentions of building this multi-million-dollar behemoth of a fortress. At this point, Sacramento's front office was just stalling from the inevitable decline of the franchise. A month later, even more startling news came out of Cali. It was confirmed that Ron Burkle hadn't even signed a formal expansion team agreement with MLS officials and did not even pay 1 cent of the $200 million expansion fee to join the league. What? No paperwork was even signed. Not even a gentleman's handshake. This expansion bid was all a lie from the get-go. Santa Claus, elves, and now Sacramento's hopes to be in the MLS can all be put into the bin of fantasies. After this news, fans were still hopeful, and many thought that Sacramento was still safe. Everything's fine, they said to themselves, as their favorite team was crumbling before their very eyes. On February 26, 2021, the dagger finally set in. Daddy ain't bringing you to Great Adventure anymore, kid. The MLS released a statement announcing that lead investor and billionaire Ron Burkle would not continue with the franchise. literally just walked away. No contractual binding to stop him. Off into the sunset he goes, leaving Sacramento in a blaze of fire. Like many, I was shocked to hear the news. Has this ever happened in the history of pro sports? Where an expansion team is set to play and then gets disbanded before they even kick a goddamn ball? Man, this really sucks. Soon after that announcement, President Ben Gumpert also announced that he would be stepping down. Everyone fleeing to get off that sinking ship that is Sacramento. Not all hope is lost though. Yeah, you lost your lead investor and logo was taken down from the MLS website, but there is still a way to keep this ship afloat. The mayor of Sacramento, Darryl Steinberg, has made it clear that he will not stop fighting until the city gets what it deserves, the goddamn soccer team. He stated,
We will still bring MLS to Sacramento, and we will work with the league to find a new lead investor. We are not starting from scratch by any means. We have an approved stadium plan and an approved plan to build and pay for infrastructure. We also have the best fan base in the country, one that has shown time and time again, and time again, that it can support an MLS team.
let's hope that he is right, and that Sacramento does earn a team once again. You know, in my opinion, I still think there's a chance. Look at the Save the Crew fiasco that happened a couple years ago. Their owner Precourt jumped shipped, but yet they still found an investor in Jimmy Haslam. I think the situation could end up the same way. There's already some big-time billionaires in the Sacramento area that could splash some cash. One that really comes to mind is Vivek Ranadive, who is the Sacramento Kings owner. Although not a billionaire, he's still got the dough to make things happen. Sacramento needs a savior, a messiah if you will, and that messiah can come in the form of a 5'5" genius, Vivek. Well, if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. We'll see you next time.